take you down memory lane, read to you the proclamation. Emancipation Act. An act for carrying into effect the provision of an act of the Imperial Parliament of Great Britain and Ireland, passed in the 3rd and 4th year of the reign of His present Majesty King William IV, for the abolition of slavery throughout the British colonies, and to make further provisions for the purpose in the said act mentioned the 29th December 1834. It is hereby enacted by the above authority that as of August 1st, 1838, all persons held as slaves on the island of Grenada are now and forever free. To the planters, the construct of the Abolition Act is that all slaves shall become absolutely and unconditionally free, and that you have no further claim upon those who were your slaves for any service as apprentice or otherwise. It will remain, therefore, for you to submit with decorum and patience to this law as it stands. To the former slaves, you who have been slaves and lately acting as apprentice are by these decisions made absolutely and unconditionally free. I trust you will show your gratitude to that nation which has made such great personal sacrifice to ensure your freedom by your loyalty to your common monarch, and by willingly and anxious obedience you will pay to the law of the land. New duties devolves upon you with the new position you now occupy, and I hope by the steadiness of your conduct and your peaceable demeanor you will prove that this greatest of all earthly boons has not been unworthily bestowed upon you. You must now entirely depend upon your own industry for your support. You must recollect that you have no person to feed you, no person to clothe you, no person to give you medical attention. You will and you must depend upon your own exertion for all these things. You have no houses or grounds of your own. Those you have hitherto occupied must now be given up to their owners, your former masters, whose property they are. All belongs to him except your furniture, clothing, and crops you have now in the ground. These you have a right to remove to where you please to go, if you mean to do so. But I trust that a sense of what is so decidedly your own interest will induce him to leave you in quiet occupation of your grounds and your houses. Though he who was your master is no longer so, recollect of what services he may be to you. Do not imagine that because you are now free, you are independent of one another. no class of the community can be independent of another. All experience has shown how one hangs on the other. Those of you who have been well treated, recollect that it is now in your power to show your gratitude for your past kindness. Probably you gave great provocation and show that if you have been in the wrong, that will not now justify your acting improperly. I trust that on my next visit to Grenada, I shall hear that you improve habits of industry. Your quiet demeanor and your increasing wealth will show your obedience to the law, and that you deserve this great benefit which you now receive. That is the proclamation way back 1st August 1838. Thanks for listening.